organizations here?
Well, individually, but collectively we are doing it and on it as well.
Beautiful. And then you're coming together, initiating a project to support the victims of the Onitsha fire.
Yes, please.
Okay. How are you going about this?
Oh, thank you. And thank you to our viewers as well. My name is Chief Lady Queen Ibetu. And the Igbo community, they call me Adabuzo, which means
Adabuzo.
Adabuzo.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, we're here.
You were going to say what it means.
Oh, the meaning of Adabuzo is, well, it comes in both ways. The first daughter, but I wouldn't be the first daughter of everybody else.
Okay.
In Igbo land, it happens to be that I'm the first woman ever that has ever gotten to the position of Ohaneze, being a deputy president of Ohaneze worldwide.
Okay.
Because they've never given women the opportunity to come up to that status.
Okay.
And by the special grace of God, in the diaspora UK, as a diaspora, they found it in their hearts that they want women to be part of what they're doing. And that is where the Adabuzo came from. And it wasn't given to me by myself. It was given to me by other
And that's
chiefs
an
in
honor
Nigeria.
on its own. Adabuzo, Ohaneze,
Igbo, not Ohaneze, Igbo.
Wait, you said it's Adabuzo.
Igbo.
Igbo.
Yeah.
Okay then. Thank you.
Thank you.
So let's talk about what you intend to do for the victims of the Onitsha fire. Sadly, there was a fire on Wednesday, and then 48 hours later, there was also a similar incident, but thankfully that didn't claim any victim.
Yeah. It's such a sad story.
And did I say sadly? I mean, fortunately, that didn't claim any victim.
Oh, yeah, fortunately.
Yes.
Because the other one claimed some people.
Yes.
And from the statistics we're hearing, 8 people already dead, gone, lost their lives. And then a lot of them are still in the hospital. And it's such a sad story because I'm a mother. The one that touched our heart most was the woman that died with the baby on top of her. Because I'm a mother, you have to feel it deep inside you as a woman. You carry your baby for 9 months, and I'm very, very sure she must have been doing that. Well, the death must have met her on the process, trying to save the child. Because if you look at it the other way around, the woman can always find your way when the fire is going on. But when you remember your child is still there, you have to go back and see what you can do for the little child.
Was that the incident?
I think I'm not very sure.
Or she held
in my heart, I believe that was
could have happened.
What could have happened. And then I couldn't sleep. It was so pathetic. Because I know what it is. Even with my children that are grown to an extent. Yes. I can't leave my child in a fire.
Okay. I would like to warn our viewers that please, viewers' discretion. There are some horrific pictures or gory pictures that might be coming up, and please, we just want to warn you, just in case you cannot stand it, But of course, I won't go as far as showing that particular picture because it's on social media, it's everywhere. But that was a really pathetic one of the woman and the child, the mother and the child. Sorry, the song of Sonny Okosun, mother and child, just going through my head. It was really pitiable, so that was really sad. So, Lady Obi, what was your reaction when, you heard about the fire, you saw those pictures, and of course what you've been hearing from your friends and families back home?
Well, just like everyone else, I was deeply touched. Because working from the point of view of a mental health nurse, I could just imagine what devastating effect or impact it would have on families that even survived. Some of them could even consider committing suicide. Some will end up with a lot of anxieties, some with depression.
Okay.
And a lot of that has to be dealt with. It's really a pitiable event, and we feel really sorry that it's happening, especially in Igbo land.
Yes.
And being a nurse, I would want to come in there and assist as much as I can.
Okay. Okay. Chief Chioma, what about you?
Yes, it was really devastating. I could not believe my eyes. And the thing is that it has a cascading effect because, some families had their lives, some people had their livelihoods just gone there. But these are people who are also responsible for others. Yes. So they would have families that they are providing for and who they will no longer be able to provide for.
Yes.
So what happens to these people?
Okay.
So, it's a snowballing effect and it touches so many lives.
Okay. Before we go into what you have put in place and how you intend to, work towards, getting the relief to them, we know the federal government have actually said they should estimate the damages or the damage of the entire wreck. And of course, they would reach out to them. The governor has also done the same. But one way or the other, when is it with government, it doesn't actually
come to that fast.
Yeah, it doesn't actually get to the people who actually need the relief.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, what are you doing?
And on to that effect,
what you are doing, how are you sure it's going to reach them?
Very good question, because this is exactly the questions we've been getting from individuals asking how, if this help is being given to us, how do we take it down? We intend to work, or rather we are working with Onyije Media, which happens to be one of the very good and trusted media house, or an individual that has been doing a very wonderful humanitarian job in Nigeria. That is, Onyije Media is owned by Mazi Ifeanyi Musu.
Okay.
So he will be the one that will take this further down to the end users.
Okay.
We don't want to do business as usual, give to this person and then to this person and then hand to hand and hand. No, he is going straight down to Ochanja Market, meet with the Ochanja committee members, and then find out who needs what.
Yes.
With the little we can gather, he'll be able to get to the end users, the people that need it most.
Okay.
Even if it means we could just help 5, 10, 20, 1,000 people, depending on what we could raise, but we are sure it's getting to the end users. That is the guarantee we're giving to the entire public.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, Lady Obi, you mentioned as a mental health nurse, so beyond getting relief to them, what other help are you giving to them?
Well, we're hoping that by the time we make contacts with the group or the association that manages all the members affected by this, we will be able to do some sort of, we'll provide them some sort of counseling, especially those that are still able to function.
Yes.
While the government will be able to carry on with the bigger projects of, reinstating their shops, physical structures, we can work on the softer side and also help those that are physically affected, maybe in hospitals, as much as we can gather. And this is why we're hoping that various Igbo organizations or companies can join us to make it bigger.
Okay.
Every little helps.
Every little helps indeed. Tesco comes in here. Okay, so we do know that over 2,000 traders have been affected. Over 50 houses burnt down. Horrific. 50 houses, 2,000 traders, 8 people died, and
That's in the hospital as well.
And yes, and those who are still in the hospital. So the people as they are right now, we've been told that they are very angry. They're really upset. The National Emergency Management Agency said that they are even trying to have an accurate measurement of the damage done, but they are finding it difficult because the people are not allowing them. If the people are angry, they have every right to be.
Oh, yeah.
Don't they? Chief Chioma, talk to me.
Well, I suppose they have a right to be angry. The initial reaction is usually anger.
Yes.
Then when the anger subsides, then they start looking for help. But when such things happen, the initial reaction usually is the anger period, and they have every right to be angry.
Are you angry?
Yeah.
Well, I am angry on their behalf, and I feel devastated for them.
Who are you directing your anger towards?
Well, towards whatever that could have caused it, because it's such an unnecessary thing. You know, I wonder what could have happened that caused that fire. You know, the tanker just came out, spilled its thing, and the fire. So it's deliberate.
Okay.
Yes, so I am angry at whoever could have targeted those poor people who were busy trying to earn their livelihood. What could they have done to merit the fate that befell them?
Okay, I know that when women take up a cause, it's usually strong. So I am actually looking beyond raising relief for these people. You are not happy about the incident.
No.
And then what are you doing about it? Because I should stay here. I think I have something written here, if I'm allowed to quickly go through this, because it's like just a simple question. It's like, must we wait for incidents to happen before getting ready for unforeseen disasters?
Oh, well, definitely not. But you know in life that you don't pray for such things to happen. And then the way it did happen, not in the market. If we had planned Nigeria properly like we have here, the big tankers are not meant to go near the market. They should have their own routes where they operate from. And then who is driving what? In Nigeria, it's not a crime to drink and drive. But you don't do that here. They drink and drive. We wouldn't have known the circumstances that warranted all that has happened. But we wish, and the madness in me, if I take it out, both on the government and even the drivers as well, I don't think it would be really, really bad. But as a mother, as a world, you have to think the other way around. What do you do? How do you come to one's rescue? And as a woman, the men are doing a great job. But this time around, I urge every woman, I urge every organization, I urge not just Aduare, not Ohaneze,
Yes.
but even CIL, which is Congress of Igbo Leaders.
Yes.
They have a part to play. Every Igbo organization, both women, men, youths, to come out in mass as Igbos and come and support this great cause. Let's not put on board who is doing what. It's not about doing. It's about getting to the real thing.
Okay.
Getting down to help people that are in need. The time has come where we will not be looking at the government anymore. We have to do what we can as individuals, as organizations. Then the government comes in.
Okay.
When the government sees us doing something, then they play their own part and play it well. Even better than what we're doing.
Okay.
Please, I want everybody to come out and support this cause.
Okay.
It's not about Ugo Wine, it's not about Odibez, not about Adabuzo, not about Ohaneze, not about Aduare, but the Igbo race. We need to come and help the Onitsha victims. Thank you.
Okay, that's good. There's last week, I actually had an interview on this very issue. It happened on a Wednesday. We come up live every Thursday, and we had an interview with the son of the soil, like is usually said, also, or from Anambra. I'm sure it's Oka. You know, I'm actually finding myself, I'm becoming Igbo. Seriously, just to
But you're Igbo, though.
I just need to start speaking the language.
By association.
That's what is there.
No, she's Igbo. She's not Sawa.
Okay, so now let's look at this. I mean, he's actually the president of the Igbo Ambassadors, United Kingdom, and he's also the General Secretary for PDP United Kingdom. He gave some serious facts about Anambra State because there was some research that. Anyway, I talk too much. Let us watch this clip.
States. You look at comparative analysis of Nigeria and other states. I was looking at the Anambra State budget for 2020. It was 137 billion. 137 billion is just about $400 million for a whole year. And inside that money, you have 58 billion for the current expenditure to pay for worker salaries and take care of run of government. So you have only 78 billion for infrastructure. What can you do? Let's look at New York City, for instance. The budget for New York City in a year is about $93 billion. The budget for service engine alone, fire service department,
Yes.
is 1.6 billion, which is times 5 the budget of Anambra State as a whole. So we have a problem. So what we should be looking at is how can we unleash the potentials of Anambra State and Nigeria in general? How do we make it possible for there to be economic prosperity so states can be able to generate enough revenue to deal with all those things? So with 78 billion naira in a year, government will have to build schools. They have to build roads. And they have to build hospitals. So there are too much to be done, but the resources are little. But I'm not making an excuse for the government.
Yes.
Because a city like Onitsha, being the biggest commercial nerve center in West Africa, you need to provide service engine, at least 4 in different locations. You see, so I'm not making any excuse. So government has failed the people. And liability is on the government side.
Okay.
Because it is the duty of government to make sure that tanker drivers maintain their vehicles. It's government agency, Road Safety Commission. Then the roads itself, they have to be maintained because we have good roads, that tanker wouldn't fall in the first place.
Okay.
And spill petrol. So, and government has a duty when there's a fire incident. You cannot avoid it. It happens anywhere in the world. So what is important is the action of the government, the effort to mitigate the loss.
Well,
and government has failed. So liability rests on Anambra State government.
Thank you very much. Okay. You heard what he just said now, that the liability rests with the government. I applaud what you women are doing, especially when I'm a feminist, yes, to a large extent. But you know, we still have to drive the issue home. The government has to do something, even with their reaction after what happened. And I saw some paid, media that the governor was also doing, making people feel he's on top of his toes. But this issue might occur again if nothing is done. Would you also be directing this to him, sending a message to him, as much as you're also helping in assisting the victims of this incident, so the lives can't come back? People who are burnt, how would their skin be revived? Who will pay for surgery for them abroad to get, So from what he pointed out, is like the government needs to do something about this. Onitsha is a very busy city. It's big, the commercial nerve center for that entire region.
Yeah. As Aduare women, as the women in the diaspora as well, we're reaching out to Governor of Anambra State, Governor Obiano, to please look into this matter. It's so sad that we could hear that there's no tanker, no water to quench the fire. It's unbelievable. It's not done anywhere in the world. I've never heard of it. To go to Asaba to get water, I don't understand it. So it's something that is totally not acceptable. We expect our governor to do better than this. He has done well in other things. Maybe he's not doing well. I'm not there. I can't say what I don't know. But from the one I am seeing, based on the circumstances at hand, nothing has been done and we're not happy about it. They should reach out to these victims, reach out to the entire public to appease them. Because this election is about us. It's not about him. He has a job to do in Anambra State.
Yeah.
Please let him get down to the real thing, touch these lives, and appease the people so that Anambra State can get working again, like they say it.
Very well. Because I think part of the things that your position actually said about the government is that the government is playing politics with people's life. That for a government it said a government that cannot protect lives, any government that cannot protect lives and properties of our citizens, any government in this regard cannot be said to be working. You have used the word to be working. Ambassador Gochukwumora have actually also said the government has failed. We're going to move away from the government and infrastructure. How can we help the people on ground? I'm going to give you women the opportunity, and of course, so you can speak with your people, because it's about saving lives and making them, you know, look forward to better living.
Okay, first of all, I have to thank Dr. Ifeanyi Uba, who is a son, true son of the soil. He has already reached out.
Okay.
I heard he gave out 2 million naira. And we pray that whoever that is managing this money will make sure it gets to the people that needs it most. So my applaud to Dr. Ifeanyi Uba. He's done a great job. He is a true son of the soil. In my dialect, I will call upon our people. Ana m akpọ ndị Igbo niile nọ n'ebe dị iche iche na United Kingdom, ịnọ na America, ịnọ na Ireland, ebe ọbụla ịnọ na-anụ onu anyị. Anyị na-ayọ ka unu niile pụta wee nyelu ndị be anyị aka n'oge elugo mgbe anyị ga-enyelu onwe anyị aka. Oge abụrụzi mgbe a na-asị onye ka a ga-akọsalụ. Onye ka anyị ga-akọsalụ nwere ya agbakwuje na-abụrụ Chineke na onwe anyị. A sị na ndị oyibo kwuli asị, heaven helps those who help themselves. And akụluo ụnọ ka anyị chọsịla ịbụ. Biko nụ, onye ọbụla atụta nke ọbụla inwe, ihe anyị na-ayọ unu bụ na ego ọbụla banyela akpa ndị Aduare ga-elulili n'aka ndị ga-eji ya wee luo n'ebe ndị ọ dị mkpa bụ ndị ihe metụta n'Ọnịcha. Anyị na Maazị Ifeanyi Nwosu, unu niile ma onye ọbụbụ nwa afọ anyị na-alụkọ. Ifeanyi Nwosu bụ onye ije midia, nyanwa bụ onye ga-ewelu ego ọbụla anyị tụtalụ wee gaa n'Ọchanja market wee jekwulu ha malụ nke onye chọrọ. Ihe ọbụla inyere anyị ga-elu aka luo ndị niile ọ dị mkpa bụ ndị ihe a metụta. Biko nụ, onye nene anya ma ọ bụ mụ, wepụ m. Onwe ndị kwuru okwu si wepụ ọtị taa azụ. Biko nụ, wepụ na anyị, wepụ nụ onye nke onye na-eme na nke onye na-amara eme, kama ka anyị ncha gbakọta bụlụ ofu. Ebo Nigeria, ebo Biafra, ebo ebe ọbụla ị nọ, biko tụkọtanụ ka anyị welu kọra na-ewetara onwe ya, ka anyị gbananụ n'ụlọ malụ ka anyị ga-esi wee nyelụ ndị nke anyị aka n'oge anwa elugo. Oge anwa bụ kịta. Daalụnụ ka unu nọkwa from ụmụnne m.
Beautiful. Can I hear from you all the ladies?
Okay, on my own behalf, I do not see it as an issue for Igbos alone.
Yes.
I think I see it as an issue for human beings. We are all human beings. And, you know, when you pinch yourself and it hurts you, you know that it would also hurt another person. So I would appeal to everybody, all humanity, anybody who can, whatever you can do, please do it to help these people. We can see that here in the diaspora, when anything happens in other countries, the other countries come together to support them. That is what human beings are for. So even if it is just fellow Nigerians, come together and help these people because they are your fellow Nigerians as well. And nobody knows tomorrow. Nobody knows where the help will be required tomorrow. Other people will also be able to come together and help. Please do not say that this is an Igbo problem. It is for us Nigerians. Please come out and help.
Okay, let's quickly hear from you, Lady Obi.
In addition to all this, I'm also praying that by the time we gather up all the resources, both from the government, from individuals, business people who can help, we'll be able to plan out a new way of working in these markets, crowded places, because of the high risk of fire.
Very true.
Starting in such places. It's not the first time we've had fires in these markets.
Yes.
So we need to look at how we can run drills, weekly fire checks, and people are aware of the risks that could even start fire, not just the tankers, because it could be something else tomorrow. So we need to know, and how to teach our people how to manage their environment so that this will not happen again. I believe our people are quite resilient, and I know that they will pick up from where they started. Look at how we were before the war, and immediately after the war, how we survived. We will do it again, God willing.
Very well, very well. Thank you very much. That's some really beautiful inputs, because so now we're talking about infrastructure, we're talking about aid, and then we have to talk to the people on how to live. They should be aware, and of course there should be fire extinguishers around, and of course that's very true. And then in terms of disaster, they shouldn't go panicking. They should galvanize themselves and what things. So you have to look at educating the people.
Yes, you've got to educate them.
That's really true.
You can see people with jerry cans trying to get petrol.
Yes, but we saw that incident. And sadly, there are several videos we also see coming out from particularly the eastern part. When there is a fire, they start throwing pure water sachet at the fire. This should not be done, not at this age. Thank you very much for coming on my show. And of course, like I said to our viewers earlier on, this is also our own contribution to this issue. We're dedicating today's program to the victims of the Onitsha fire incident. And then, of course, like you heard them, please try to donate. What about the account details and everything else?
The account details, we have it. You would have put in the stream.
No, of course.
But it's all Aduare Women, and feel free to call on this number 079-043-99895. Or if you know any of us, if you can't reach us, you can reach
you can.
Our beautiful roads.
You could reach me. You know what our telephone number is. You can also reach us for advert inquiries about this issue. 0750-6418-604. I'll take that again. 0750-6418. Am I too fast? 604. Okay, so you could call us. Our posters are everywhere, and if you go on my social media pages, you will also get this information, so that whatever information you turn out, the account details will be sent to you. And we've actually been getting people reacting. We'll be able to read. And one thing I really love about what Akwili is doing or has been doing, those who have contributed, all the figures are out there. We're giving details of what is happening and how the money is going to be spent.
Every end of the day.
Yes.
We'll put down the details, and I assure you, at the end of the day, the video clip of everything that has happened.
Yes.
Both in the diaspora and at home. We'll be back on the air so that everybody can view how it did happen.
Okay.
Please.
And so that's the much of it we could take on today's program. We'd like to say thank you very much for joining us. You've been fantastic. Like I always say, reach out and touch somebody's hands. Make this world a better place. Yes, you can. My name remains Rose Peter Graham, and that is our show today. Go out and make someone smile. Bye-bye.